The heck just happened there?
We're here. Let's do it.
I don't know what just happened there, but we'll let it play one more time.
It was fine.
Welcome to Pull Up and Ready, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
But we promise we're going to give them to you anyway. That's Jim, and I'm Nate. Here we are on our first date.
It was close, man. It was close. It was close.
I got it right that time.
No, we promise we're going to enjoy giving them to you. But it doesn't matter. Say whatever you want to say because that's what it's all about here because Nate is never wrong. He's never been fact checking. I'm not going to start now. So, this is another episode, another War Room episode, which we bring some headlines from the media, whatever media it is. We don't want to call it mainstream anymore because all the mainstream medias are tanking. But we get headlines and we talk about them from our perspective as veterans. And why is that important, Nate?
We're just average veterans who've been around the world, and we know everything.
That's right. And the proof of that is
You already said it. We've never been fact checked.
I did say it. Oh,
Yep.
all right. Well, I can't keep up with that. But anyway, so we're going to talk about some headlines, whether we've read the articles or not, because we know you probably haven't either. So we're going to just go ahead and jump into some headlines. First one, JPMorgan expects $3 billion income boost from First Republic deal.
Sounds like a good deal to me for JPMorgan.
You know, JPMorgan was implicated in the Epstein stuff.
And let me tell you what's going to happen. Let me tell you what's going to happen to them. They're going to get $3 billion more from acquiring somebody
Well,
else.
right, because the government did that, right? When the banks went under, they let JPMorgan buy them.
Yeah.
So JPMorgan just got more money from the banks that went under.
Yeah, so nothing's going to happen to JPMorgan being entwined with Epstein. No.
Well, no, because they're all part of the deep state. They're all part of that little cabal of.
Money.
Yep, they're all in there. They're all in there. So it's pretty sad, but it's in your face, people. It's in your face. So if you don't care, because it's not your money, it's not your $3 billion, you don't know JPMorgan, then you don't care. But stop getting mad at stupid crap and going in the street and burning businesses to people who live in your neighborhood when you got big crooks stealing from you right in front of your face. So don't blame them.
Yeah, you should burn down JPMorgan and bust their doors open and steal all the money they have inside. They got
You know
$3
what?
billion just sitting in cash registers in there.
I wouldn't be mad, and the problem with it is then the government would just take our tax dollars and pay them back.
Probably.
So what's the difference, right? You know, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the whole power and numbers thing. People, you know, people came together for a criminal who probably died of a fentanyl overdose and changed the world, but they can't come together against this corruption that's keeping us all where we're at. So whatever, not my problem. I'll sit here and just pretend I have an answer and I don't.
This might be your problem.
Chinese citizens sue Florida over ban on home purchases.
How does that work? If you are not a citizen, how can you even sue somewhere you don't belong in?
I knew countries can sue countries per se in their own courts, I think. Because we can sue, you know, China and stuff for, you know, like that. But I didn't know.
Yeah, but are they gonna pay us when we win? Or are we gonna pay them if they win? No, it's stupid.
Well, I mean, that's why I think sometimes that's why I think global organizations are important. Because if we're supported by a global organization, we can easily say, okay, we'll deduct it from the debt we owe you. You know what I mean? So there is some, you know, investment return you can get for it. But in the end, you got to have a fair court system. You got to have a.
But they better start suing fast because they got 9 days till they hit the debt ceiling, and we need to get some of the debt reduced. So
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do, but this is crazy though, right? Why is this even an issue? Why are Chinese people buying our homes in our country?
because
Now it doesn't say dual citizens, right? It says Chinese citizens.
the United States is better than China, even they know it.
Yeah, but I mean, why? I mean, why are we allowing? You know, I don't know, man. You go to an HOA, right, dude? You go to an HOA, and they have a rule that only a percentage of those things can be rentals. They have a rule.
Depending on what your HOA is, yeah.
Right, but they have rules. Like they set up these rules. Like why couldn't Florida have a rule that only a percentage of people who are not citizens can buy homes? Why couldn't the United States have a rule? Like is
Yeah,
that
true.
unconstitutional? I mean, is it are we not a sovereign country and we control what's in our borders and
That'd be racist.
the people?
That'd be racist. We can't do that.
Yeah, probably right. But we're
Ooh,
racist. We're all racist anyway.
ooh, I thought you were reaching for food. I was gonna get you again.
I already had that. You didn't see it?
Did you answer this episode too already?
Yeah, right in the beginning again. I don't know. It's a
Man,
comfort
good
thing,
Lord.
man. I don't know. I'm gonna be like
Food,
I'm gonna be like 300 pounds next episode.
food in this right here.
Yeah, this is my soothing. This is my what's my tick? What do they call it?
Well, maybe this is why you shouldn't travel to Florida.
Oh yeah, of course not. Because the NAACP issues a travel advisory in Florida. Why is that? Because they're racist.
'Cause they're not letting Chinese buy houses.
But
Wait,
it's not about Chinese, it's about black people.
oh.
They're
Well,
telling black people not to go.
I thought the C stood for Chinese people. No?
No.
Oh, different organization?
Yeah.
Oh, that's NACP.
I don't even know what it is. What is it?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what it is. I don't listen to them anymore anyway because they're all a joke now. But especially after this, dude, they're saying that like, are you telling me they're trying to say that it's dangerous for black people to go to Florida because of all the rules they're making, like taking some history out of their curriculum, like I mean, just I don't know, dude. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that makes them racist. I don't know what all the black people in Florida are gonna do because
I didn't know the NCAA-CP issued travel advisories. Do they have one? Do they have one for Mexico too?
no. That's
They have one
telling people to
for
come in.
Afghanistan. They have one for Iraq. They have
Ukraine?
travel advisories for those countries too, or no, just Florida?
Just Florida, I think. I don't. You know, I just like at the end of the day, dude. You get like I did watch a video with the guy who was talking about this stuff, and you just really look at them, and you really I mean these people are either ignorant or evil. Like I just don't understand how they can believe the stuff coming out of their mouth. Like I've been wrong before, and I can tell you, yeah, maybe I'm not right on that, or you have an inkling that maybe I'm biased or maybe this is personal or maybe I'm just angry in my emotions. Like most normal people can tell when something's not just absolutely right. Because when something's right in your life that you will stand by, defend till the death. Like that. And then there's the rest of the stuff that you just don't know what you don't know, right? So you could be wrong. Just like everything on this show we talk about. We could be wrong. I mean, the NAACP could be right. All of Florida could be racist. I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, like, how did these people even, like, look themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm definitely right. Because all those laws are racist. But yet, let UC Berkeley or whatever what is that place, go ahead and have a segregated graduation. Like, and not advise people not to go there because they're segregating, people. Like,
Well, maybe the issue, I did see something on the news say that Florida did have the biggest growth of any state in the United States at 2%. So maybe they're just advising people don't go to Florida because it's getting too full. I don't know.
no, they're even telling people to leave Florida if they're black. And I mean, at the end of the day, this is probably a trick, right? This is all the white supremacists that are using these black people to say, no, we don't want any more black people here. Yeah, that's it. So it's a trick. It's reverse psychology. That's what it is. Because, it was probably the guy in the truck with the Nazi flag that they laid out for everybody. He's probably the one saying, hey, man, I'll give you $100 if you tell all the, black people that Florida's racist. It's probably him, I bet.
Make it 200.
Yeah, all right, maybe you're right. You know what I mean? Like this is how stupid this stuff. We're getting to a point where I mean, I've seen some dumb people in the military that I wouldn't trust with a gun, but this is I almost said his name. You remember who I'm talking about? Big fluffy starts with a Fred. The one that put me in a crossfire and an ambush, and I was like, we can't do this, Staff Sergeant. We can't do this because I'm in a crossfire. Get in the truck and monitor the radio. Okay, at least I don't have to get killed in the crossfire. Yeah. So this, I mean, we've seen some stupid people, but I mean, this is just dumb.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Yeah. Oh, wait, it gets dumber? Holy cow, it gets dumber. Wait a minute. Gender wars. Man files lawsuit after being forced to use male locker room. Make that make sense.
I can't at all. I read that twice. I'm like, wait a minute. A man has to use a male locker room. I don't
So,
know.
so the only inference you can get from this,
What was he
right?
trying to do? Use the women's locker room, or just change in the open, or
The only inference you can take from this is that whoever wrote this is labeling a woman who's trying to be a man as a man. That's the only thing you can get out of this and make it make any sense.
probably it's probably
Because there's no way this makes sense at all. Because if I was a man, you wouldn't have to force me to use the male locker room because I'm a man. It was created for me. So nobody need to force me because that's where I would be going. Because it's got a little picture that looks like me. I don't have a skirt or a triangle body. You know what I mean? So clearly I'm the guy with the slacks, the one-piece suit, and the round head. So clearly that was designed for me, right?
with no feet and no hands. But
Right.
anyways,
But you know what I'm saying? So that was designed for me. So this sentence wouldn't make any sense unless it was written by some liberal lunatic, or I don't want to say liberal, left wing. I mean, they can't all be.
no, it has to be written by the right wing. Because if it was written by the left wing, they'd call it a woman.
No, it is a woman.
I know. That's why the white right wing wrote
The
this.
white wing.
The white wing.
The white wing racists wrote this. Transphobes they're afraid of these
Yeah.
transgender people. They want to misgender them.
If the liberals wrote this, they would have said, "Woman files lawsuit after being forced to use male locker room." But the right wrote this because they made that person who thinks they're a woman. They called them what he was born as.
Yeah, that's a good perspective. Yeah, I was thinking that they probably did the opposite and already labeled him a man when he was a woman. But you're right. You're right. I didn't think that one through. Probably you're right. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So, yeah, you're a dude. I don't care what you call yourself. I don't care what you cut off or whatnot. I mean, well, I guess it does matter. If you cut your penis off and you're committed, I'll let you in the men's room
Woman's room,
or the women's room. Yeah.
whichever room you want to.
Because like I mean, let's think about the argument for a second. What is a threat? What is a woman's threat of a man entering a woman's locker room? What is the threat? What are they worried about?
Being raped, I guess.
Right. Well, how can you be raped if the man has or the thing has no penis?
There's other ways.
I mean, well, you're right. You can still be raped. Right. I get it. I get what I'm saying. But that's not the ultimate threat. I mean, the ultimate threat is some penetration that violates your body, whatever. You know what I mean? Of course, the rest is bad. I'm not downplaying the rest, but that can happen anywhere by anybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like murder. Like, you could be beat up. Nobody wants to be beat up, but the ultimate threat is murdered. You don't want to be murdered. So neither one is good. What are you rubbing your beard for?
Copying you.
Oh, are you? So you get what I'm saying? So if the thing has no penis, I guess it's less of a threat to me. I wouldn't worry. You know what I mean? Like, guys are different. We can't even argue the alternative because guys would probably not care if a woman came in there all day long. They wouldn't care. Guys would probably be more afraid of a gay man coming in than a woman coming in and seeing them naked. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of a societal, null and void. But so, yeah, I don't know. And I guess, if you're that committed and you cut it off or, you know what I mean, then I guess I really could give some concessions there.
That's why you just have a unisex bathroom. It's one stall and that's it.
Of course, right. Well, that's the answer for everything, even sports. Let's have a different division, or let's have everybody just compete in the men's division or in the men's leagues. You know what I mean? Like, there are other answers, but no, they want to turn this into a this or that. No, there's other options. So, but that's not what it's about. It's not even about these people. None of these people really care about these people.
No, not at all.
Who do they care about? They care about themselves.
Yeah.
They care about the clout, the fame, the recognition, hey, look, I'm doing something. That's all they care about. And I don't really care to play your stupid games. So, you know what I mean? It's like what was that, a Sherlock Holmes thing? When Sherlock stepped in poop, you know what I mean? And he said, wow, that looks like poop. He's like, I don't know, man. You might want to smell it. It smells like poop.
I might want to taste it. You might want to taste it. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, it tastes like poop. Oh, thank God I didn't step in it. So whatever, dude. I don't know. These people are crazy, and let them stay crazy in their la la world. But we're gonna go ahead and get crazy somewhere else for off this episode, right? Or did you skip anything?
Probably, but we're gonna roll out.
We're gonna
I
have
got
our
'em. I got them all.
we're gonna have our own gender war right after this. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing and liking and leaving all those super comments you guys do and supporting us and helping us along with our decision about BitChute. And we're gonna probably come to that conclusion sometime next week. But we appreciate you tuning in. We do appreciate all the money you've donated, which we haven't seen yet, but we appreciate it because we know it's there somewhere. Because we want to keep bringing you this stuff for free. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin.